So what is up, YouTube? So today we're gonna be reacting to why should I never go cave diving. Why should you never go cave diving? Same thing. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy. Let's get into it.
Dad, please don't do this. You have 12 kids that you love at home.
Love? That's a tighter squeeze than this cave.
Oh, come back.
Sorry, sweetie, you're breaking up. The sound waves with the gravity inside the cave works very differently here. Gotta go. Oh my God. I'm almost there. Oh my God. At this point, I'm not even cave diving anymore. I'm womb returning. Oh my God. There it is. I see it.
Hello? Lucifer, wake up, baby girl. Wake up, Lucifer. So your colonoscopy was a success, and we actually managed to find a hemorrhoid, so here you go.
Ew.
Actually, can I keep it? For like collection purposes? Cave diving, one of the most entertaining, amazing, and probably the easiest sport out there. Said no one ever. If you don't know what cave diving is, well, it's basically people going into caves, like diving into caves. It's as basic as it sounds. It's cave diving. Honestly, I don't even know why I had to explain that to you. Like, if you didn't know what cave diving was, then are you okay, like, mentally? Cave diving has become such a popular thing lately. I think it's because people are hearing it on the news more often, that people are getting trapped in there, and now they turned it into a TikTok meme.
Cave divers after finding literally 0.2 centimeters of space?
That's what it is. Finding the tiniest hole that you can possibly find and then just going into it.
Cave divers after finding about Lucifer's anal pen? Why?
And when I first saw this trend, I'm like, wow, people are getting really creative with these names. But looking up the cave names,
they weren't even joking. Cave divers leaving behind their wife and kids to explore the devil's jungle, knowing damn well they can't get back out. You really gotta be unhappy as hell with your life to go cave diving.
like maybe an easy cave.
Nah,
I understand that you're like, oh, I'm going into a cave. This is kind of fun for some reason, somehow. But going into like these tight, crazy caves when you have a family and kids, I'm just gonna assume that you don't love your family. Yeah, come for me. You know what? Throw those tomatoes at me. I don't care.
Wait, last meme. Let me just show you I gotta show you this meme. It's too good. Cave divers after realizing they can explore their own holes.
Hey, yo.
Who did the visual effects for this? Because they did an amazing job.
Okay, those were all the memes that I had to show you. Now let's jump into the real cave diving, and by jump, I mean we're gonna stay right where we are. We're not gonna go jumping and go into caves. I'm gonna leave that to the people who are unhappy with their lives.
Mokziee might
Not
find.
that I'm
I
like
just
really
found it funny he jumped into his own butt.
I'd rather just stay here though, you know, because it's comfortable. Cave misses air pocket and proceeds to freak the F out.
This is the waiting area.
Oh my God, look at how deep this shit is. This is crazy. He's just like... Imagine if you had small lips. This is when having big lips comes to play, because you can like stretch them out to get some air. Or a big neck, actually. Like.
Are you going, Jacob? Oh, we just barely...
Oh! What happened? Oh my God, he's dead. The dude's dead. Is that him or is that Jacob?
I've been pissed. What you mean I'm good? Yeah, if you... Oh no, the one thing y'all don't know, man, is if y'all are in that small space and it's like 3-4 dudes in that smaller air pocket, you keep breathing and keep breathing in and out. You breathing in the clean oxygen, but you letting out that carbon dioxide from your breath. Nigga, there ain't gonna be no clean breathing there in like 30 minutes. Probably less than that, but dude, they tripping. I couldn't do that. Y'all got it.
I don't get it. Was it Jacob the dude that ended up with the camera at the end, or was it the actual guy? They say Caver misses the air pocket, but did you even see what happened? It wasn't that he missed the air pocket. Well, he did miss it, but Jacob jumped into the whatever is happening, the water part here, and he pushed his friend out of the air pocket. If you replay it, he literally asks his friend if he's going in because there's no space here.
Are you going, Jacob? Oh,
So he pushed his friend out of his air pocket. I love my friends. But if one of my friends did this shit to me, I would not talk to them for years. Probably break up with them because I would die. And you know we all have that one goofy ass friend that they're always like, oh, you know what? I should pull a prank right now and jump into the water, push him out of the air pocket so it would be like a cool prank if he stops breathing. That would be so funny for the camera. I would shoot him right there. Probably shouldn't say that. I would immediately leave and never talk to that friend again. Goofy ass friend.
This is optional, by the way.
It's also optional to bring your goofy ass friends. If I'm gonna do a crazy ass sport with this, I'm probably gonna bring the smartest friends that I have, which is just me. Wow. That's kind of sad that I'm like the smartest friend in the friend group and I can't bring anyone else that's smart.
completely stuck.
Oh no, that's so sad. Oh my god, dude, there's no space.
Only way he
he's
getting
dead.
out there
This
is if
dude's
he
dead.
put his arm, if he can get that arm out.
Oh man, my arm was like pinned under me.
Me, when I'm struggling in the toilet, like you've been pushing for a couple of hours and scrolling through your phone, which is the worst thing to do. By the way, do not sit on the toilet with your phone because you're gonna be spending hours in there and then you're gonna end up with a big ass hemorrhoid. Learn my lesson.
This was a bad idea.
Really?
Dude, he's like handcuffed. Look at that.
This is a really bad idea.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
move your
shit.
arms like your whole body.
Dislocates the shoulder.
You got my arm out.
Oh. What now? I love how the camera was a priority there. Like, he finally got his arm out while the other arm is stuck behind him and he said he was numb or something. Like, probably not enough blood flow going through his body because he's pinched there. He's like a sandwich, like a peanut butter sandwich right now. He's like...
Okay, I finally got one arm out. How do I get out of here?
Maybe I should move the camera into like a different angle because this is like my bad side. Yeah, I don't look too good here. Yeah, let me just move the camera. That's better. Oh, I'm struggling. I don't know how to get out of here.
He immediately grabs the camera.
Why would you bring your camera with you? Like, I get it's like an experience. I gotta vlog it. Oh, vlogging into a cave that I might die.
I'm going to the
possibly?
Caligars.
No, for sure.
Caligars
That's like bringing
is
a
meet and
camera
greet
just
dress.
to capture
Hilarious.
your own death.
The picture quality is remarkable.
It's already becoming a meme in the Philippines.
So the craziest story that came out of the cave divers was actually a story in 2009, I believe, the Nutty Putty Cave, which is about a couple of guys who go cave diving and they actually get stuck in the cave, and I think one of them dies in
When
there
they doing it?
and they couldn't rescue his body from the cave, so it's been years and the body can still be found in that crazy cave that he died in.
In 2009, John Jones was exploring the Nutty Putty Cave, and he decided he wanted to go through one of the tightest stretches. He noticed it was really tight.
Why? Why did he think this was gonna be a good idea? Oh, you know what? If I'm gonna go cave diving, I'm probably gonna go into the tiniest hole. Is that why I got a call in 2009? Someone wanted to use my hole?
tight. But he read about this part of the cave, and he knew that if he just kept persisting, he would safely get through.
it.
The only problem is that John had taken a wrong turn and was at
Wrong Turn, the movie.
uncharted part of the cave. This stretch was so tight that John became stuck upside down. After a 27-hour rescue attempt, he eventually passed away. The cave was permanently sealed to serve as John's tomb.
Oh, it was sealed. Okay, so rest in peace to John. This is actually a really sad story. I just realized I made a dumb joke. I will never grow up, honestly. My humor is just too stupid. Do you want to see the actual position that John was stuck in? And when I first saw this, he had to stay in this position, by the way. What was it, 24 hours?
Just shoot me at that point. Yeah, I'm sorry. If I'm upside down like that and I know for sure I'm gonna die, don't let me suffer. Go ahead and end it for me, please. You feel me? If there's any doctors, go ahead and put an IV in my arm. Somebody can get in there. You feel me? Because they said something about a rescue mission and sedate me. Because,
Well, never mind.
Michael wriggled his way through while Henderson followed.
See, yep, his brother got in there. I'm like, hey, a doctor can get in there. Put an IV in me, please. Thank you.
Closely behind. Henderson had to contort his body, twisting and turning to navigate the sharp bend. Suddenly he stopped. Michael, just in front of him, noticed his struggle and moved to help. The sharp limestone walls pressed against them, scraping their skin as they struggled.
Why would you do
the cave's
this?
silence was soon replaced by the sound of panic breathing and muffled shouts as Michael tried to free his friend.
How would you actually help your friend here when you're both in there like worms? How? Like, was he really just pushing it with his head?
His friend was unconscious.
Wait.
Trapped and unable to move. He could only shout for help.
Wait, hold up. If they are both stuck here, and this guy dies right here, how is he gonna get out? Oh my god. This is some like Final Destination type shit. Actually, new movie just came out, by the way.
I cannot wait to watch it.
But imagine this entire time you're trying to help your friend get out of this, but then you realize that your friend died upside down. And how is he gonna come out if his friend is blocking the way? Oh my god, I can just imagine the horrors of like this being in a movie. There's no hands. Since you realized that you couldn't push him out, would you like bite him and like try to drag him down?
Oh no.
Oh no, this is like some scary horror shit. What if you like start eating your friend because you can't do anything else, and then you eat the whole body, and then you can move, but the bones are falling, so you keep eating and you kind of keep yourself away from starvation, but you also, I don't know how my brain thought of that, but that is some like crazy I'm so sorry. I've watched way too many scary movies. I found a bunch of videos from these cave divers, and I gotta say, I love the titles that these people put in their videos. For example,
you gotta lock in.
Don't ever go in here. Really? Oh, I was definitely thinking about going into this hole over here, like waking up at night and stressing like, do I go into that hole? Thank you for the big tip not to go into the hole, by the way. High anxiety inside Petty John's cave. Really high anxiety? As if I don't have enough anxiety just by doing absolutely nothing, or like going grocery shopping and talking to people who work there. Like anxiety through the roof just by talking to people? You're telling me high anxiety inside Petty John's cave, as if I was gonna go into this like tiny ass cave, the hole being tinier than a virgin's booty hole. You expect me to like,
what is with him in booty holes, bro? What is with this weird dude in booty holes? It's kind of throwing me off bad. He keep talking about booty holes. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Okay, let's try to finish this, y'all.
This high anxiety cave, not just me, but I feel like 99% of the people, the titles and the thumbnail, very, very helpful not to go in there. Devil's Eye Spring, free dive to beware of death sign. Really? You don't want me to go into Devil's Eye Clitoris? Damn. That was like my biggest dream, to go into the devil's eye clit or something. There's actually a sign underneath the water telling people, hey, you're gonna die if you decide to explore here. Really? Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna explore right now. What does that say? Let me see what that says, buddy. Stop. Preventing your death. Go no further. There's nothing in this cave worth dying for. Do not go beyond this point. How many? Oh my god, this image though, that would scare the fuck out of me. Not that I would go in there to begin with, but this image would make me take a shit right there. How many people had to die for people to actually put a sign in this underwater cave to warn them not to go in there? Oh my god, this dude's running out of breath. Is anyone hearing that? Oh dude, you better hurry up. I don't know if he ran out of breath or if he farted, but it sounded like, you know how you stay in water in video games for too long and then your hearts start running out because you've been staying in there for too long? Yeah, like he's basically almost dead because he lost 2 hearts so far. Like
I think we gotta squeeze under this rock. Oh.
no, you don't. You don't have to squeeze under that rock.
You can just go back to your family that loves you. Just go back to them.
That's just scary.
I think we're gonna have to squeeze under this rock that's the size of my pinky. We have to go in there. Have to. Guys, I think there's a hole in my wall. Like a tiny crack. I can see a tiny crack right there. You know what that means, right?
I think we gotta squeeze under this rock. Oh.
You know, these people have done this before when his friend was like, I think we gotta squeeze under this rock. And the other friend was like, oh.
Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely squeeze under that rock, dude. Let me just dislocate my shoulders and I can fit right in there. I got you, kid.
I would leave. So these couple of friends go so deep into this cave. They don't call this the Devil's Prolapse Portal for nothing. Well, they don't call it that, but I feel like that name would have been better for whatever the name of the cave was. That they actually get stuck in here, and when I tell you this is probably the smallest hole where they could only move their feet, and for some reason they were like, let's go in there and let's go deeper. The children that I have home? Fuck them children. Look at this. Look at
How many times they
Where are they
reference this
going?
video?
His feet can't even point upwards. Oh, dang.
Oh my god, that is crazy. Let's go deeper though. Dude, they look completely crushed here. This is the space. This is the fucking space that these people... How?
So bro is one book away
How?
from sleep. I'm not feeling good though.
Wow.
So funny.
I would panic. Why are they laughing?
I didn't think we were gonna send it as far as we all did. Oh, that helps to let your breath out. Yeah.
People playing with their life is crazy.
But then we can't breathe back in. That's insane.
Yeah. So cool. So cool. What an interesting use of free will. You know what I mean? Like, you have free will and this is what you decide to do it. I think watching these videos made me learn that I'm actually claustrophobic. Not that I didn't know this before, but it feels like I am very claustrophobic because my anxiety would kill me. I mean, it's killing me just by watching this, seeing these people go into tiny holes that they don't have to go, you know? Like, if you want to die so badly, at least die doing something fun, like eating. You know, I would pick that any day. If they give me 2 options, either die or die, I would obviously pick number die. And the way I would die would most likely be at the Taco Bell eating their entire menu.
Depression.
So we get it. The worst thing that you can possibly do is go cave diving and get stuck into these tiny holes and whatever. But you know, there's actually something even scarier than cave diving, because by the videos that we're watching, we can see that all of them have friends, which can relate. But what if someone goes alone? And someone did go alone, and the video is titled "Stuck Alone in a Cave, Anxiety Warning."
Feel bad for them.
Did he get anxiety, or is he telling me that I'm gonna get anxiety? Because if you got anxiety, why did you decide to do this when you had problems with anxiety to begin with?
Tight one.
Oh.
Oh, hell
I see
no.
what you mean. That's a tight one.
That's what he said. This is before his friend leaves, by the way, and this is when the guy decides that he was gonna squeeze right between my butt cheeks here. You know, he said he saw these butt cheeks and he's like, I'm gonna go in. And surprisingly, minutes later, this is his position.
This is where I'm at.
Oh.
Water's right here. There's no room for me to move my head. If I try and tilt it up,
go back.
My mouth goes underwater.
Oh my god, the bugs!
Pushing it down.
Go back. Oh my god, the bugs, the bugs, the bugs. Is anyone seeing the bugs, the bugs, the bugs? Yeah. Show us the show us the angle. Yeah. That's, we care about the angle right now, because I don't even feel bad anymore. Like, you can't have common sense if you're stuck in a tiny cave with water, by the way, which makes it even worse. Alone, okay, with all the bugs. Dude, if the cave wouldn't kill me, those fucking bugs would kill me, because I am bugophobic as hell. Bugs scare the fuck out. Like, I scream like a little girl if a tiny bug touches me, and I'm not even kidding right now. But he was like, it's actually getting tighter. So
As
we're gonna go deeper because it's getting tighter,
right.
And it's actually getting really hard to breathe. But hold up, let me show you guys this angle real quick. Can you guys see it? I can't really breathe right now, but I'm just making sure that you can see the angle.
This is not good.
No? Oh. What gave that away? Is it the cave? The bugs? The water? The can't breathe? Huh. I wonder why he said that.
Legit. To move forward,
bugs is bad.
I have to dig the rocks out.
Imagine a bug on your nose and you can't even like wiggle and freak out. You just gotta.
Why are you moving forward? Why are you moving forward though?
The ceiling collapses like an inch. I'm squished like a bug.
I think you're actually squishing the bugs, but
If I want to stand my head up, I can't. It just goes underwater.
thank you for showing me that. I didn't believe you. I really like the fact that he's completely ignoring the bugs. They're just like all over the place. And he showed us that if I move my head right now, I can't breathe. So he pulls this move. Did you guys see that? I just proved you that I can't move my head. Really? Trust me when I say this, no one was doubting you that you couldn't breathe or couldn't move. No one on earth was doubting you. Why are you doing this? What the fuck was that? Let's replay that sound real quick. That sounded like a fucking beast was in there. Some of these caves have such a small opening, like literally the size of maybe a peanut or something, and to go in there you can't actually fit, so you have to exhale all the way out. And I've seen people say, oh, I gotta dislocate my shoulder to move past this area or something. Bitch, what the fuck do you mean you had to dislocate your shoulder? Like, this is Hunter x Hunter. Oh my god, anime reference that my editor has no idea. Where Killua was handcuffed and he dislocated his joints just to get out of the handcuffs. Does anyone remember that scene? Like, how crazy do you have to be to dislocate your shit just to get into a cave?
Like, look at this. Oh. Can't fit. So they exhale and then they go in.
Cool magic trick, but other than
What's
that,
next? What are you gonna dislocate next? Your penis? What if like your penis is rubbing on the ground and you're like, oh? The cons of having an 8-incher.
Damn you, 8-incher. I knew someday you'd get in my way and be a hassle.
Man throwing me off, boy.
I should have chopped you off.
That looks like someone's hole. I'm not even trying to be funny. That literally looks like someone's hole right there. Like,
and the way they just go in,
bro. I can't do that.
Where they make it seem like they're having fun. They're like, oh, a tight hole.
are y'all okay mentally? Like, what is actually happening with your life for you to think that this is gonna be fun and this is a good idea?
Oh, hell no. Claustrophobia trigger just watching it?
Now, I gotta say this. I truly believe that the people who go cave diving, they have the opposite of claustrophobia, which would be open phobia. Like, they have this normal space and they're like, they can't breathe because it's too much space for them. So they'd rather be like in a tight cave where they're crushed and they can barely breathe to feel normal.
I'm convinced that's the only reason they have open phobia.
Cave diving gone wrong.
Bravely ventured deep into a cave carved by an underground river. Out of the blue, the water rose sharply, and they found themselves in a crisis like never before. The cold water was eating away at their breathing space, half of Jack's face already engulfed by the icy river. Inside the enclosed cave,
I do not want to know if these are holes or bugs or worms.
Even greedy gulps for air could lead to suffocation due to the lack of oxygen.
Greedy gulps?
The escape was...
Sir, it's free. The air is free. You don't have to go into this cave. You know you're crazy when someone's saying greedy gulps for air.
Their cave stretched on, deep and seemingly bottomless, with the water nearly kissing the cave's ceiling.
The water kissing the cave ceiling? I didn't know caves were freaky like that.
Ew, keep that shit in private. I don't want to see you
two kissing. If I wanted to see you two kissing, I'd rather just watch PORN.
One wrong turn could spell even greater danger. Finally, after a sharp read of the water currents,
they made it out.
They stumbled upon a more spacious area.
Now, the best part about this, as we all said, you don't have to. Like, don't. Or no vayas. Wait, is that how you say it? No vayas?
No vayas.
No vayas.
A group of 10 experienced cavers were descending into a cave when they came across a very narrow passage.
Why are there like worms in there? They love doing it.
Through one of its most difficult sections.
They look so excited. What do you mean chickened out? The people had common sense. They were slightly on the smarter side. They're like
a minute and a half.
Death or risk my life for absolutely nothing. Crazy choices. I'm not gonna risk it.
However, they didn't realize that above ground, a sudden and intense thunderstorm had begun. According to their map, there was supposed to be a small stream in the cave, but the water level was rising at an alarming rate. The 6 cavers desperately tried to swim up the cave to reach larger chambers, but all of them drowned.
AI, I swear to God, I thought he was gonna give us a plot twist, but AI saying they just drowned. Oh, like, no emotion, no nothing whatsoever. They drowned.
That's how they end the story.
Okay, that's enough booty holes for today. What do you guys think? Do you think you would ever go cave diving with me? What if I gave you 20 bucks? Would you do it? Wait, instead of me begging for a like and subscribe, I'm gonna ask Stormy because I feel like people love her more than me. Dear viewers, please like and subscribe so he can feed me more. Thank you. You heard her, people. Let's get to liking and subscribing because she's hungry. And for everyone who wants to watch my videos a day early, you know what to do. Just become a member and you get to watch my videos a day early and ad-free. It's as simple as that. And thank you to Tara, Kaylee, Haunted Nightfall, Mokziee, and Samsung Remote BN59 for being members. Oh, by the way, I still haven't thrown away the 2004 Coke bottle. I don't know what I'm keeping it for though. Like, souvenir?
Anyway, y'all, whoa, what just happened? But alright, y'all. But this video was mad. I don't know, man. I don't know. Him with these booty hole jokes is gonna get me. I don't know about that. But anyway, y'all, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if I should react to this more, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Bitches lost souls.